Today we're talking about how to remove closed accounts from your credit report like a star and what you should avoid removing too. Now by the end of this video, you're going to know your best option. Should you remove it, correct it, or should you leave it? Now keep in mind, a closed account doesn't mean it's negative by default. A negative account includes at least a 30-day late payment or a statement like reported as lost or stolen by consumer. And removing a closed account will change the total length to your credit history, and this can change your credit score drastically. Now here's an example. Let's say that you remove a 20-year student loan. Now your credit history is based on your next longest account, which is 3 years. How many points do you think you're going to lose from going from 20-year credit history down to 3? First, determine if the account is derogatory. Second, decide if it can be corrected versus removing it to retain the history. And third, create your action plan based on the dispute type. And we're going to break this down into closed accounts with less than 4 late payments, closed accounts with more than 4 late payments, charged off accounts, and accounts that will be closed and charged off. Now, you can remove the late payments to have report as paid, never late. And it's like magic because it's possible. The only way to legally verify a late payment is for them, the creditor, to furnish a bank statement proving when your payment was or was not accepted into their account. Do you really think they're going to do that? Obviously not. Dispute directly with the bureaus. Choose the oldest late payment and put the burden of proof on the bureaus by saying you are not late on whatever that date is. Remove this late payment history for inaccuracy. Okay. Now, you're disputing one thing to remove multiple. Now, obviously, they're going to fight you on it because they're not there to help you. Stick with the program and fight this factually. Choose the next date and do the same thing. You can go after them for various violations like notice of dispute, date last reported, etc., and use it to get your correction. A side note on student loans, you can find more information strictly for these linked in the description because they have a different process to decide if it's best to leave the account and overshadow it with positive credit or delete it. And you can attack the late payments to remove the account, or you can use charge-off tactics to remove that account. Now, as far as using charge-off tactics and removing an account, you're going to use charge-off tactics for charge-offs, accounts with too many late payments, student loan collections, foreclosures, repossessions, and soon-to-be charged-off accounts. Because there's no way to correct an account like that, you can dispute it using any factual tactic that goes after a deletion. So an example would be if you're late on an auto loan, you're not going to pay it and it's going to be repoed, you can use a charge-off tactic to remove it from your credit report. Another example, if you're 30 days late, it's going to be a negative or charged off. Waiting is the way to start disputing now. Takeaway: closed is not negative by default and shouldn't be removed unless in bankruptcy, lost or stolen, or has more than 4 late payments. Try to keep the account on your credit report for history. If less than 4 late payments, update it to look like you never paid late. If you need to remove an account, use the tactics in the linked videos, this video, and the free resources at hub.my740.com. But if this is something that you don't want to do, schedule your free discovery call with me at my740.com for a credit sweep. I will see if I can help you. It's as simple as that.